These are Santa Fe officers, and right now, they are preparing to raid house number 5941, Jaguar Drive.
911, where is your emergency?
About half an hour ago, they received a call from a woman who said her son had seen a dead body cut in half inside his fiance's garage, marking the beginning of one of the most bizarre murder cases they've ever worked on.
Huh?
Primo walked in.
Who? Kick it in.
Break the door down. There's blood on the door.
Kick the door. I got you, Robert.
Police department, let me see your hands.
Back up.
Back up.
What's going on?
The officer was dispatched to the scene, having no exact idea where the reported body was. But he had dispatch on the radio, guiding him in. And up until this very moment, they still have no idea whether the report is real or just a false alarm.
Who called? So someone was getting killed in here.
We're being told that the girlfriend's in the garage. That's where she
Where's the garage?
apparently killed the other.
Weird.
Okay.
From you said that the color was at the AP ward.
Hey, stay off the radio right now. Yeah, we got one down, Santa Fe.
The report did not turn out to be a false alarm. There was definitely a body inside. But what the officers still didn't know was that the body belonged to Grace Amanda Rose Jennings, 21 years old, the former girlfriend of the homeowner's daughter, Kiara McCulley.
Do you guys want to go in?
Huh?
You guys want to go in or? I can't. There's too much trash. It's a 10. It looks clear. There's right here by the door.
Who's Isaac's girlfriend?
She is.
You're Isaac's girlfriend?
Yes.
Okay. What are you to Isaac?
Well, I'm kind of mother-in-law to be.
This is your daughter?
Yes, this is my daughter.
Step out with me real quick. What's your name?
Kiara.
Kiara? Do you have shoes on?
No.
Okay.
I don't know where my shoes are.
The dispatcher will inform the officers that the woman who reported the body is Isaac Apodaca's mother, who is Kiara's fiancé. But what no one knew at the time was that Isaac was in a relationship with Grace, Kiara's ex-girlfriend. Up to this moment, this information is known to the officers, Kiara, and Isaac. But there is still one person who has no idea what is really going on, even though she is following every instruction she is given. Lanny McCulley, Kiara's mother.
I have cats. I have to. They can't
Unfortunately,
get out
ma'am,
of
but
the
this is an active investigation, okay?
house.
So
Can I
nobody's
block
going back
the
in the
door
house.
somehow?
No,
No.
this is a crime scene at this point.
How's my house a fucking crime scene?
There's a deceased
There's a
person
dead
in your
body in the
garage.
garage.
That's why it's a crime
There's
scene.
a body in there?
Yes.
A dead body in
Stand up for me. Walk this way.
What the fuck?
Go ahead and come here with me, man.
Kiara will be placed in a police vehicle, while another unit will be dispatched to Isaac, since he also called the police to report that Kiara had confessed to killing Grace. He said he found her cutting Grace's body in half with a sword, and that he was the one who called his mother and told her to notify the police.
There he is. He's coming up. Is that Isaac? Did you call us, bro?
Yes, I called.
Here, come over here. You're good. Come here. You don't have any knives, any weapons on you?
No.
No?
The phone down.
Just put it down for now. Just put it down. You're not in trouble, bro. Gotta make sure you don't have any weapons, okay? Here, put your hands up right here. Right here. I get it. It's good, bro. Here, for now, bro, just because it looks like your girlfriend or whoever's in there is really injured. So for now, we're gonna put you under detention, okay, until we can figure this out. So can you tell me, how did this call transpire? How did you call us?
I walked into the garage. I walked into the garage, and when I walked into the garage, she goes, "Oh, I just did it." And I'm like,
And who was this?
Kiara McCulley.
She told you that?
Very calmly and everything. Blood on her hands and
You're a little more warm. We're gonna put you behind this unit. Okay, just hang out, sit tight, okay?
I'm freaking out right now.
No, just breathe, man. Just breathe a little bit, all right?
Do you need to get checked out by meds, man?
No.
No? Okay.
You want the air or anything? Are you hot, cold?
About this, we'll roll down the window. We'll give you a minute, all right?
While the officers were still processing the crime scene, the very last person they could have wished to see in that moment suddenly appeared.
Here to pick up my daughter.
Who are you?
I'm her mother.
Here, we have a mother saying she came to pick up her daughter.
No, her name is Grace Jennings.
Oh, Grace Jennings?
Yes.
10-4. Sarge, if you can actually come back here real quick.
Is she okay? Is she okay?
Let's go.
The routine's going to transport the mail.
We'll let you know.
What do you mean, let me know? Is she okay?
We're gonna let you know, ma'am.
Talk to us.
Is she okay?
What?
Grace! Is she breathing? Living? Is she okay?
I'm not sure of that. I don't have all the information right now.
What happened?
We're trying to gather all the information, ma'am. So, like the Sarge said, if you could go back with us to the police department, and then we can give you a little bit more information from there.
Who's Gray? Do you have an idea of Gray, or do you have a photo of Gray or anything?
Grace.
Of Grace?
Grace, I'm sorry.
That's her.
Okay. So yeah, I don't have the whole details of this, but there's a detective at the police department. They can give you probably more information that I have. Can you go over there? Do you need? Are you okay to drive?
I was coming here to pick her up, to get her things and get her out of here.
Isaac and Kiara will be transported to the police station for questioning. The investigation will begin with Isaac first, as he is considered a witness to the incident. But Detective Javier Vigil, who had already been briefed by the officers on all the information, will do something at the very start of Isaac's interrogation. If it had not been done, all the surprises that were about to unfold during the questioning would have meant nothing.
Isaac coming in here initially, most hardly thought him being a suspect. I read him his Miranda rights just in case it went that way, and I'm glad I did, because I'll be one of your witnesses. And Detective Gonzalez here will be over this, okay? You can just hold on to that for us, alright? Okay.
From the beginning of the interview, Isaac was treated as a witness since he was the one who reported the crime about 2 hours after it happened. He looked terrified, and most importantly, by doing so, he effectively removed himself from the circle of suspicion, as if he had nothing to do with the case at all.
So, mother-in-law, I presume you're married?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay.
We've pushed off the wedding far down the line, so
Engaged then?
yes.
Okay. So who's your fiance?
Kiara McCulley.
Okay. Because it's Lonnie McCulley's house, does she live there or does she live somewhere else?
She lives there.
Okay.
In the main house.
In the main house at 5941 Jaguar Drive.
Correct.
And when you say the main house, what do you mean by that?
The main house, there's a garage in the backyard that's separated from the main house. It would be
If I gave you a paper and a pen, kind of draw it out for me, kind of show me where Jaguar Drive is, show me where the house is. Here, let me start it off for you. How about this?
I was gonna do it that way.
Let's do it like that. So we'll call this Jaguar Drive.
After investigator Javier drew a rough sketch of the house and the garage, it became an important detail for him. Up to that point, he had not visited the crime scene, since the police had already arrested them and taken them directly to the station. He then began questioning Isaac about his relationship with Kiara, and more importantly, the connection both of them had with Grace.
Cool. That gives me some good background. Okay, let's bring ourselves to today, and kind of why we're here. So this is what I want you to try and do, okay? I want you to kind of think back to where kind of all this began, before there was ever anything regarding the incident. And I want you to kind of tell me in your own memory what happened from that time all the way to getting here to this interview. I'm going to do my best not to interrupt you, okay? I just want you to give me your own account of what happened, okay?
So from the time it began would be yesterday. We were all hanging out. Everybody was talking, happy, normal kind of thing, nonchalant. Nighttime came around and we started falling asleep. McCulley did not fall asleep. I did not get good rest because she had been placing something sharp in my back throughout the morning hours. She had been placing something sharp in my back, and I was talking to Grace, who was in the garage as well. I said, we have to go. She's telling us we need to leave. And I said that, and then I proceeded to start packing my stuff. And I left to the main house to go use the restroom for the last time. And then I walked him back into the garage. She walks up to me and goes, "I did it," with a smile on her face, and I looked at the ground and I was like, what do I do now? So I called my mom immediately to let her know that something happened. My mom proceeded to call 911 to let the dispatcher know exactly what happened. And the dispatcher called me to make sure everything was okay. I got greeted by the cops because they detained me.
Isaac's account claims that he, Kiara, and Grace spent the night together as friends. When he woke up, he went to the bathroom, what he would later describe, according to his own words, as number one. He says he was gone for about 2 minutes, and when he returned, he found that Kiara had killed Grace with a sword. Naturally, the detective had many questions about this version of events.
Tell me a little bit about Grace.
Grace, I met her through Snapchat, and it was one of the weirdest circumstances. I was 20 at the time, she was 16, and I know I'm admitting something that I did wrong there.
Mm-hmm. So you met Grace through Snapchat. How long ago did you meet Grace?
That was 2018.
You guys were hanging out as friends. You guys ever date?
We did date.
Did date?
It was when she was 16, I was 20.
Okay.
I committed a crime there, but...
Well, I appreciate your honesty. Understand that's not what we're here for. Okay? Okay, you guys dated for a while, and then you lost contact. So this period of losing contact, would it be safe to call that a breakup, or what was that?
It was a breakup.
Okay. Could I describe Grace as an ex-girlfriend? Would that be a fair way to describe her? Okay. So Grace contacts you yesterday. How did she contact you?
Through Instagram.
Okay.
About 30 minutes into the interview, that was roughly how long Isaac managed to stick to his story before things started to get very strange.
What time did she get to your place, the garage, we'll call it? What time did she get there last night?
11:32 p.m.
That's very specific. How do you remember that exact time?
I kept seeing I kept looking at my phone, and when she said she's here, that's the time that it showed up on there.
You have a good memory. I've noticed so far you're like really good with like your dates, how long things have been, your months, very precise. So Grace arrives. How does Kiara feel about this? Because Kiara is your fiance of almost 4 years.
Kiara was, last night I had to tell her to stop being violent. She was being violent towards me prior to Grace contacting me.
How so?
She kept threatening me with a sword, threatening me with a knife.
When was this?
Last night, before Grace.
Okay.
Isaac claimed that Kiara pretended to be asleep and was upset about Grace being there, since Grace was both her ex and his at the same time, and that she was going to ask them to leave.
How did you know that Kiara didn't want you guys there anymore?
She woke up, she woke up from what she says she slept, but she was awake the whole time, and she turned over, told me, you guys need to get out. I don't want you guys here. And then proceeded to start playing with something. I don't know what she was playing with. It was really freaking me out, so I was trying to get out. I was in and out of the room, trying to contact my mom to pick me up, to get me out of there.
What time was that at?
I contacted my mom around, I would say, 12.
According to Isaac's account, he called his mother at 12, and she then contacted the police, who arrived at the house about 30 minutes later, around 1:52. That means there was roughly a 1.5-hour gap, during which Isaac was somewhere after the crime. It was a strange detail, but certainly not as strange as the claim that Kiara managed to cut Grace in half with a sword in just 30 seconds.
In between 8:30 and to the time your mom called 911, kind of what happened in there?
I was packing my stuff, getting ready to I was just gonna walk it all the way over there. But when I packed my stuff, I went inside the house, which was a stupid mistake for me to go in the house, use the bathroom, and then come back and see what I saw.
So what time did you go to use the restroom?
That would have been 11:40.
11:40?
Yes.
How long did you use the restroom for?
About 30 seconds. It was quick. Number one.
Okay. What do you mean by number one?
Pee.
Pee. Okay. And then after you peed, you went immediately back to the garage?
Yes.
So now what time would you say that was at?
11:47.
How certain are you about the time?
I'm really certain.
Really certain about the time? Okay. So you go back to the garage and tell me in detail what you see.
I walk in, she yells, she tells me, I didn't mean to say she yelled, she goes, I did it. I look at the ground and I see someone dead. I see an ear hanging. And I'm like,
You see someone dead. Who is that someone?
Grace.
How do you know she's dead?
Because Kiara goes, I got her across the throat, and she did the gurgle. And I'm like, what do I do now? I need to get out of here.
Do you know why Kiara did this?
No.
The interrogation will continue for a while, with the detective asking what Kiara and Grace were doing before he went to the bathroom. Then they will take a break. After that, Isaac will agree to let the detective examine his phone. And that's where everything will change. The Miranda rights that Detective Javier had read at the beginning will prove to be critically important.
Okay, messages. Did you have any messages between you and Grace?
Put on Instagram.
Instagram, okay. Let's see. Okay, so this is kind of when everything started. Hey, I got kicked out, and she's telling everyone to leave her house. I'm going to head to my fam's place. Is this her saying that?
That's me.
Oh, okay.
At the start of the interrogation, he said that it was Grace who messaged him saying she was looking for a place to stay, not that he was the one looking for a place.
What do you mean when you say that?
I'm heading to my mom and dad's house. That's what I was meaning. And the kicked out part.
Oh, is this today?
Yes.
Oh, this is today at 12. Hey, I got kicked out and she's telling everyone to leave her house.
Detective Javier did not immediately comment on the contradiction. Whether he failed to notice it or simply chose to ignore it for the moment is unclear. But whatever comes next will definitely draw his attention.
First of all, Who? Second, my mom can only come get me at 3:30. Why is she kicking you out, and does she know I'm here? Wait a minute. I thought you guys all hung out the night before.
We did.
So how come she doesn't know she's there?
I was very confused, and I told her.
She's kicking me out because you're here and she knows it. So it's sounding like to me, just take a pause real quick. Did she not know she was there? Because that's what it looks like.
She knew she was there.
Then why is it looking like in these messages?
She knew she was there, and she was playing. She was acting like she didn't know where she was.
Who was acting like? I'm so confused. Who was acting like who didn't know who?
Grace was acting like she didn't know where she was.
Okay.
Even though we had talked.
She is kicking me out because you're here and she knows it. How? She is right next to you. What the fuck, really? How fucking great? Yup. Why though? She is not wanting to deal with it. Us being here, and I broke her trust. She is not in the best mood. She is not wanting to deal with what?
She's not wanting to deal with us.
What does that mean?
She didn't want us there at all.
Okay. But it says she is not wanting to deal with it.
I should have been more. I'm horrible with my words. I'm horrible with how I type.
I'm just trying to understand too.
It was just a meeting. She didn't want to deal with us.
Okay.
Being there, because
I know how she feels. My mom's coming to get me soon. Okay.
If you think that explanation was weak, then you need to look at his other explanations regarding the messages between him and Kiara, and what happened between them while they were in the same bed with Grace.
This is your fiance saying this? What?
Yes.
Hey, I have a plan with what I said. All I have to do is be over there at my fam's place and call the cops for a breaking and entering. What are you talking about there?
It was something that happened in my family's house. We've been trying to figure out who has been getting into my storage.
Mm-hmm.
I have stuff in my storage, and they keep finding it unlocked. And that was something entirely different.
Hold up, listen. Okay, plan B. Just tell her she needs to leave. Follow my lead, my lady. Just tell her to leave, dude. I'm in a mood. I did, through Insta. So now what? Operation kick out, me following the call to the cops once at my family's. What does that mean?
That was, I was talking about, because she had asked me to leave, and that's why I said Operation Kick Out, because every time I get told to leave, I say Operation Kick Out, because it's her go-to thing to tell me to leave. And it's like, she kicks me out, and then a few days later, she'll come back over, and stuff like that. But to call the cops at my family was because of the breaking and entering.
So, according to you, you're talking about two different things at the same time?
Yes.
Okay. How about I just explain why I'm angry and why she's not wanted? Okay? Show me what you sent her. My plan. Okay, well. And those are the messages that we looked at earlier between you and...
Yes.
Okay. It worked with Christian. She says she is leaving at 3:30. She's mad. 3:30. Mad still. Yeah, why don't you pop off my little firecracker? What would you like me to do? Stab her? I don't know. I don't have the energy to do shit. What's this? Read what she sent. Is she stupid? Yes. Okay. I am fake getting thrown out. I am fake getting thrown out. You're getting fake thrown out.
Yes, that's usually how it happens. Is I get told to leave,
Mm-hmm.
and then 5 days later, she asks me to come back.
Follow my lead, my lady.
Up to this point, and despite the explanations not being logical, there was still nothing that amounted to strong evidence. But that was about to change in the next few seconds.
You heard that right? You heard what? What's she talking about? You heard that right?
I have no clue.
Yeah, Rune is legendary pink spotted Pokemon. Unless I ask your mom to give me a ride to Target and you do what is needed. What do you mean you do what is needed?
I have no clue. From this on, from beyond here, I don't know what's going on.
You don't know what's going on? But these are messages from you?
I do have another cell phone. Didn't tell you guys about, but it's still over there at the house. At the house.
Okay, but this is the one you use?
I use that one primarily only for work.
Yeah.
And family.
Okay. So you didn't send these messages? Or you did?
On this, from down on, no.
Oh, okay.
Although he claimed that the messages on the phone after 3 a.m. were not sent by him, and that Kiara was the one sending them to herself from his second phone, when the detective reviewed the messages going back a full day, there was no way out for him, and in the end, he finally confessed.
Tell me about all those messages, man. You sound crazy, don't you think?
I sound crazy, yes.
What's going on there?
I just wanted everything to stop, because I got caught in the middle.
You want everything to stop?
Yes.
What do you mean?
I wanted everything to stop because I got caught in the middle of them two's bullshit.
You wanted everything to stop?
Yes.
You know the way those messages look, right?
Yes.
How do they look?
They look bad.
How so?
Very bad.
How so? Tell me what's bad about them.
They look like I was a part of it.
Oh yeah. Big time, man.
Strangely, Isaac would ask the investigator to have the female detective in the room step out, saying he would confess, or more accurately, make one final attempt to salvage whatever he could.
Would I be able to talk to you privately?
Yes. You want her to leave?
Yes.
Alright, take it. Tell me what happened, man. Clear your conscience. What happened? Don't think about it. Just put it all out there. Tell me what happened. You'll feel better.
I'm not thinking. It's just I was asked to help quite a bit in those messages.
Yes, you were.
And I didn't want to help. I didn't want to help. I didn't want to help. Simple fact that it was my friend. So I was trying to find a plausible alternative to get her out of there to safety. And that was when I called my friend Chris and Christian. They were right in the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. And they were like, well, let's get the area set up for her to go over. And after that, I started I sent some messages back to make it sound like I was doing something stupid, but I didn't plan on intending it to happen.
Well, what about all the messages where you're clearly egging her on? And you could tell me you're talking about something else, you're referencing movies.
The one is actually a reference to a movie. That's the only one that I'm going to say.
We'll give you that one. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt on that one. But all the other ones that you were saying you meant something else, come on. Isaac, come on. You know you were talking about something else, right?
Yes.
You know you were. So if you're going to sit here and tell me that you didn't want this to happen, that you were trying to talk her out of it, push her away from it, the messages don't say that, man. So tell me what really happened. What's the point of all this? Why did this happen?
The point was that...
It's over, Isaac. It's over. Look at me. Look at me. It's over, dude. It's over. What you can do from here on out is be truthful and help us understand why this happened. Mistakes happen, dude. You need to own it. Tell me everything. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't bullshit it. Tell me everything.
I can agree I made a mistake texting back how I sounded. I can agree that she wanted me to help and it sounded like I wanted to help. I didn't want to help.
You didn't want to help?
No. And I'm saying is she wanted to start killing people. I didn't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be a part of anybody who kills.
But you were part of it last night, right?
I understand.
In this part of the investigation, Isaac will state that the real reason Kiara killed Grace is that she was part of an actual vigilante organization existing on the dark web. He named the websites, explaining that this organization acts as a form of underground police, taking direct revenge against individuals who run sex trafficking operations or child abuse networks. This information will be confirmed by Kiara herself in the interrogation we are about to see in just a moment, which was 1,000,000 times stranger than Isaac's interrogation.
What do you mean here when you say that? Pungle, I am wanting you to kill her. You have to end your suffering by ending her joy.
I wanted her to just end it up. And I do mean what it means in that text.
You meant what it says in that text?
Yes.
Why? Come on, man. Help me make sense of all this, dude.
She was bringing great suffering to Kiara and
Who was?
Grace.
Grace was bringing great suffering to Kiara?
Yes.
And that's why you wanted Kiara to kill Grace?
Not just.
What do you mean, not just?
Something that, I hate to do this to you all, but Kiara was actually a part of back in 2017. Were you able to close the door so I could tell you this?
Sure.
Back in 2017, Kiara, Grace, as they were going out, Grace decided to sell Kiara.
I saw that in the messages.
Into sex slave. And that is actually how Kiara lost her virginity. It was by force.
I see.
She had reported the report to Santa Fe Police Department, and they had actually done nothing. And with that text messages, I just meant what I said.
So did you want Grace dead, kind of because of all that?
I did.
Okay.
Isaac will continue sharing details about the secret organization and will ultimately be detained. Following that, investigator Javier will head to the interrogation room where Kiara is being held, now knowing the reason Grace was killed and who aided and incited Kiara to commit the crime. But what he didn't expect was that Kiara would face him with 5 of her personalities all at once, in one of the strangest interrogations of all time.
Well, any idea why you're here today?
I believe it's because somebody was found dead in my room.
Where's your room at?
In the garage.
The garage?
Yes. I was trying to make sure this wasn't a freaking dream again. It's just so weird.
You believe someone was found dead in your room. Do you have any idea who that might be?
Well, so I'm really tired, but last night Isaac invited my ex-girlfriend, Grace Jennings, who now is going by Yamko. I don't know anymore. She's gone through so many name changes, it's confusing me. I always knew her as Grace, or Rose. I was really upset, so I just went on a walk and spent most of the night in the house. This morning, I was trying to sleep.
Kiara will tell the investigator that she suffers from dissociative identity disorder, DID. However, based on the statements of Isaac's family and court records, both confirm that she is faking this condition and that in reality, Isaac is the one who actually has DID.
If you were blocking memories from me again, God damn it. Sorry.
Who are you talking to?
My best guess is that I have DID, but I'm not 100% certain.
What's DID?
Dissociative identity disorder. I haven't had it actually diagnosed, but that's my best guess from my research. There are different personalities that come out.
Do you have names for them?
Some of them, yeah.
What are the names?
There's Abby, and then there's, we call her Jinx because she hates people saying her real name.
Jinx.
Yeah. If you say her real name, she gets mad.
I see.
Then there's one personality that I haven't seen in a long time. Like, I haven't communicated with her. It's with her name was Jess.
Jess.
Jessica. We always called her Jess.
Any other personalities?
There's the little version of me, which actually responds to my biological name, my government name, which is very dangerous for her, and I don't want her to get hurt. None of us do.
She responds to Kiara?
Yeah.
And that's the little version of you?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that little version of you?
It's like a little kid before bad shit started happening in your life.
What kind of bad stuff happened in your life?
I'll have a bad relationship with my mom. Reason why I never wanted to see Grace, but it pissed me off by bringing her to my house. She did something really stupid, and I wanted to see her change, and I wanted to see something happen where she would admit it, but she just... Is she alive or dead?
Grace?
Yeah,
You don't know?
I'm not sure.
What do you think?
Well, I'm partially hopeful for her to be dead, but I'm also, like, confused. I'm, like...
Why would you hope she's dead?
I'm still angry at her, but I also have hope that she'd be better, but it's like this frustrating emotion that I can't seem to pinpoint.
Well, tell me why you're angry at her.
When I need to keep my shit together because I get very upset very easily. Back in 2016, there was a video floating around of a 14-year-old girl getting art and another girl standing there collecting money from them. There were 16 or 17 guys involved.
Well,
the girl getting money was Grace. The other one was me.
I'm sorry. That sounds like a difficult memory.
I was also a virgin, so I never got to...
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's hard. Thank you for sharing that. I know it's probably something difficult to share, especially with a stranger.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I have a little bit of background of...
Why am I mad at her?
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
She kept trying to push it, and I finally started getting memories back from that situation and found out that somebody, not quite certain who it was, put me... Calm. Sorry.
It's okay. Do what you gotta do.
There was a car crash, and that's the only reason why I'm still here. So I'm like playing with this because it's like I need to calm myself down.
Yeah.
And then I'm not stay down.
The investigator will ask her why she stayed in touch with Grace, and she will tell him that she was trying to be friends with her. But when she found out that Isaac was going to let Grace sleep over, she flew into a rage and stormed out to the park. All of this is being said while the investigator had already seen the text messages and the planning for Grace's murder over the course of several days. A murder they considered to be Kiara's very first kill after joining the secret organization.
Okay, so you go to the park, and then what?
Just kind of sat there listening to some music and had a couple cigarettes. Trying to calm myself down because I'm just like... Let me come back. It's just gonna be an hour, don't worry. Shit. Go back. They start talking about phones and Marvel and stuff that I don't really understand as much. I have nothing to having the conversation.
Sure.
He left me alone with her for like half an hour, and she was going through like this breakup thing. There's always something wrong in her life. Always just something.
How was that, being alone with her after all that time?
I was trying to be a good friend, and it just...
So did Grace spend the night?
Fortunately, yes.
Fortunately or unfortunately?
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
I was starting to get really frustrated and I couldn't fall asleep.
So she stayed in the garage?
Yeah.
And you slept in the garage, and so did Isaac.
While she and Isaac were sleeping, I was just staring at the ceiling and trying to find a comfortable spot where I could actually fall asleep.
Yeah. How were those sleeping arrangements? Like, who slept where and what?
It was like, here's Grace taking over like 50% of the bed. Me on the edge, Isaac on the edge here.
Okay.
Not very comfortable.
So you didn't get sleep last night?
No.
Oh.
I also didn't get to sleep yesterday.
Okay. Then, anything else happened throughout the night?
I stared at the ceiling angrily and just like tried to calm down. So she walked over me for so long.
Who, Grace?
Yeah. Isaac's walking over me. Tired of it.
Yeah. What did the morning look like?
I was like, I woke up as I sat up around 9 or 10. Woke Isaac up. Woke up Isaac. And her alarms kept going off really annoyingly.
Grace's did?
Yeah. She just would not turn them off.
Mm-hmm.
Her cats kept growling.
The investigator was waiting to hear her explanation for the time frame in which Grace was killed. But Kiara will make the same claim that almost all killers make without any variation. A blackout.
Next thing I remember is going to go take a shower.
Do you remember
There's
anything
a
else?
chunk missing. I don't understand. I'm confused.
So you have a whole chunk of memory missing?
Yeah.
But you remember the whole night clearly?
I don't remember most of it. It's like a little foggy because I'm like obviously exhausted. And there's this chunk just missing that I just... I'm so confused.
The investigator will ask her to describe each of her personalities, which she will describe as follows. Little Kiara, the innocent child before the traumas. Abby, a protective personality who appears in times of danger. Jinx, introverted and rebellious. She manipulates people and rejects her real name. Jess, she was active during her relationship with Grace, but has recently disappeared. Froggy, the dominant personality and the leader most of the time, and when he asks her whether she controls them or not, she will tell him that it's just like playing a game, where each personality gets its turn to play.
I'll share it.
So who was playing the game last night?
I felt like I was in control for a little while, and then it just kept getting really foggy, like I was being thrown in a wall. God damn words.
You in control, meaning Froggy, right? That's what we're talking to now,
Yes.
Froggy. Okay.
It felt like I got like this shoved into a room.
At what point?
It was like, it was just before I went to take my shower.
That was today.
Yeah,
What time did you take a shower?
I don't remember. I was looking at the clock.
After morning?
I think so.
Were people awake?
Yeah.
But before that, you remember everything?
More or less, I'm just like, I felt a lot of anger.
Towards,
More so than
towards Grace.
Jinx has ever had, or Abby's ever had. And I don't remember Jess being like that. But she was also the one who was out more when she was with Grace.
You said something interesting earlier. You said, You asked about Grace. You asked if she was okay, and you said that part of you would be okay if she was dead, right?
Yeah.
It's honest. I like honest people.
I don't want to lie.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about hurting her or killing her?
I've had a couple dreams like that.
You had a couple dreams like that?
Yeah.
How'd those dreams go?
They were mostly right after we broke up, and then there were triggers and stuff. But
Did you kill her in those dreams, or what happened in those dreams?
sometimes I would kill her, sometimes I would torture her, sometimes it was just me screaming at her.
How would you torture her in your dreams?
Basically reenacting what she did to me to herself.
Oh, okay. So you're the one kind of taking the money, and she's the one.
Yeah.
I see.
But making it worse.
I see. And how would you kill her? In your dreams?
Depending on the dream.
So there's several dreams.
Yes.
How many?
I've had like a bunch of murder dreams, if you could call that. About a lot of different people.
Not
I
just
think
Grace.
Yeah. Grace is like the number one, I am pissed at you. And then there's like my ex Ozzy, which, okay, I'm gonna not talk about that because that's gonna.
You can focus on Grace.
Yeah.
We don't have to make you upset. Do you use weapons, or what do you do?
I create torture devices out of sex toys.
What kind of sex toys?
Usually a dildo and then put razor blades on it and cover it in lemon juice. And
Sounds
I do
good.
like her in the ass. I also thought about doing that to Ozzy.
The investigator will decide to put an end to the 5 fake personalities and the twisted delusions, confronting her with the evidence he holds.
So I was talking to Isaac for a long time earlier before you, and we were going through his phone. He had his phone on it. There's a lot of messages between you two.
Yeah.
What were all those about? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Just like in this kind of moggy area that I kind of remember.
Yeah.
This might sound really weird. So, there's an organization that Isaac is in charge of. I probably shouldn't be saying this to a cop.
That's not the messages about it. I'm just trying to understand it more, you know?
Well, it's called Ghost. They're like an underground version of cops in a way, but a little more intense and deadly. And they get rid of people who are, words, in charge of sex trafficking, in charge of anything that has to deal with hurting kids.
I see.
And like, he kept trying to tell me, just do it, and you're gonna just kill her. Then you'll get ranked up.
Yeah.
He had me join. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, and I kept hesitating. It's like,
What's that thing there?
it's the mark for, yeah.
What is it exactly?
It's for the platoon that I'm in that I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
What kind of shape is it?
sure. It's like a mix of a diamond or something. My skin is reacting really weird to these handcuffs.
So, some ghosts, an underground society of people that kind of their own version of cops and justice. They kind of kill bad people. And so, and this is kind of me trying to piece together kind of like what you're saying, like the messages I saw too. Was Isaac trying to push you to kill Grace?
Yeah. I had my dagger in my hand, and I kept going, and then just stopped. Like, I felt a little kid's hand hold me back. Like it was Kiara telling me, don't. Because that was also her best friend's sister growing up.
Yeah.
And God, things got so messy. That really sucked.
Do you think you killed Grace?
I'm not sure.
She is dead. That's the dead person found. Do you have any memory of that?
Give me a second. I'm just like, I'm trying to process this properly. This is like, I don't know. Like, Isaac disappeared for a while. I don't. Like, after I took my shower, I couldn't find him. I just assumed he went on a walk. I'm very confused. I'm like trying to think. What the fuck?
The interrogation continued in this manner, and initially, both refused to plead guilty. However, in February 2025, Kiara agreed to plead guilty to second-degree murder in exchange for a 30-year prison sentence, and most importantly, testifying against Isaac. This came after Isaac rejected the plea deal offered to him by the prosecution, a moment that unfolded right in front of the judge when his attorney tore up the plea documents and threw them on the floor. Isaac's trial has now been set to begin in June 2026,